Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. And today we will be talking about a card game called the Exploding Kittens. So, this is a card game that you play with your friends, a minimum of 2 until 5 or 6 players. I say 5 or 6 because the original deck is only good for 5, but if you buy the expansion or another deck, it will be for 6 players or more, depending on how many cards you have. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about these games right here in front of me. Alright, so let's start off with the red box or the original version of the Exploding Kittens. I'm also here to compare the original versus the fake. So as we inspect the box, you can see that there is like a thumb hole or a half moon a hole there where you can grab it and pull the box off. Also check out the drawings and the colors. They are very vibrant. The fonts are very readable and the box is very smooth and it has like a certain feel to it, kind of like an iPhone box. So it also slides off like an iPhone box, if you know what I mean. So it comes with a card with a special gift for you. Message there. You can download an app for the game, and also the rule book. The original version or the authentic version would have a very sturdy card-like rule book, because the fake one is very thin and flimsy, and it's kind of like made of cheap paper or plastic, kind of like the one that you can crumple anytime. Not this. The original one is very cardboard like and it's not easily crumpled. And also check out what is written there. It says original edition. Okay, because the fake ones, some would say red version or original version. And also check out the color. It's very colorful, very vibrant, like I've said. Moving on to the cards and the container. Okay, you can see that on the back is a very even color of red, because the fake ones would have discoloration. So check out the cards, look at them one by one. Very colorful, very even in tone, and there is a certain texture to the original card, or to the, I keep saying original, what I mean to say is authentic. So the authentic cards would have a certain feel, like kind of rough edge to the cards, which I'll show you a bit later. So I'll open this other pack. So there are two versions of the first Exploding Kittens. This one I'm holding is called the original edition, which means that the graphics are very cute. They are safe for children to play with, because the other version is known as the NSFW, which is not safe for work version. The drawings and the graphics kind of like R18. Okay, so this is the NSFW version. Now this is a fake deck or a fake version of Exploding Kittens. So look at the comparison of the box. You can see the half moon here on the red edition, while this one doesn't have one. And the box kind of like have the same feel. It's not very noticeable really, but if you look at it closely, let me do a comparison right here. Look at the container. The fake one only has a shallow container right here, while the original one is much more deeper. You see the difference? Right, just look at the quality. The right one is made of cheap plastic stuff, while the other one is very sturdy. Right, so let's move on and get the cards themselves. I don't have any card sleeves at that time when I bought this, but I want to protect my cards from players, so I wrapped them in plastic there and heat sealed them. So at first glance, they look really good, right? But I'll do a comparison later and you'll see for yourself how these look. It looks like they were scanned. So here is a slight close-up. So if you have no comparison over an original version or an authentic version, then you wouldn't notice the difference really. But look at that misaligned lines. Do you know, or do you see what I'm talking about? Right there on the note card. Okay, and as I've told you the NSFW version has sort of like an R18 theme to it. So look at the colors of this card. It is very faded. And also this one. I'm not sure if you can notice it there on my video, but the colors are very muted. Kind of like it's scanned on a computer and then printed out. And also the card itself is quite thin compared to the authentic one. Okay, so those are the graphics. So look at this. Look at this misaligned printing. See? One side is thicker than the other. It's not centered. As an obsessive compulsive person, I find that very maddening. Okay, it's also the same for this shuffle card, as you can see here. And let's move on to this. Let's talk about this. Look at that color. Look at the browns. You can even see the cat. The one I'm talking about is on the left. Well, this one, the one with the whale, is also misaligned. Now let's go back to that cat. Look at that cat. All I see is its eyes. And here's a close-up of the colors once again. Do you see that color distribution? Now this is the authentic version. Can you see, or do you realize the difference already? Do you see the vibrant colors in the printing? Let me go do a close-up for you. Focus. There. Do you see? It's very colorful. Look at that cat. By the way, this is the red version, so the graphics are cuter. Look at that blue, at that yellow. So you can definitely sort out which colors are which. You can see the cat. You can even see the hairy man there. Look, very, very, very colorful. There is even contrast in every color. Even this grayed out border looks nice compared to the fake one, right? Look, the beard looks 3D, the beard cat. And it is aligned, it is centered. See, check that out. No misaligned printing. Even in all corners. Okay, so let's do a comparison side by side. Now, this is the red edition, or the original edition, versus the fake NSFW edition. Now you realize it for yourself, right? If you don't have a comparison of an authentic one at hand, then you wouldn't notice it. Look at what I'm talking about, the texture of the card. You see those little dots there? Only the authentic version has that feel to it, while the fake one looks like it, but it is only printed on. Like I've said, scanned and then printed. See the diffuse card there? The fake one is on the left and the authentic one is on the right. Now let's move on to the expansion deck, the Imploding Kittens. Okay, so this is new, just got it. My friend bought it for me. Let's go ahead and tear it open. As you can see, the box also has a vibrant color to it. Now, do you see at the back, or in the background there, the fake versus the authentic one? Okay, so same smooth surface. The box is bigger for a reason, which you'll find out later. It got squished on the shipping. Do you see the half moon there a while back? Same as the authentic red edition, original edition. Okay, slides out, and dun 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 dun, we're going this way, the arrow says. So the new addition to this deck contains a cone of shame. So you wear this on your head. The player who first forgets the rotation on how the game is played would wear it on their head, and then so that people won't forget, every time that there is a reverse card being played, you just switch the direction so that people will remember who is next. Okay, so this contains 20, if I'm not mistaken, 20 additional cards. Let me just go ahead and get the box and check it for you. Hold on 1 second. Yes, I'm right. It's 20 new cards. So here's what I'm talking about. The Exploding Kittens Cone of Shame. Okay. Don't mind the way I said it. Okay, right? So let's go ahead and pull out these cards right here. Okay, I'm excited to check them out. Are you have already played this game, by the way? My friend has it before, and it was my first time playing it with him and my friends, and I fell in love with it right away. Now look at that. So you have alter the future, you have reverse, you have a targeted attack, and draw from the bottom, and 1 imploding kitten. Now if you still don't know how to play this game, make sure to check out my other video on how to play Exploding Kittens. And look at those colors. Look at those colors. I'm crazy about colors. What's that? Is that a panda cat? Yes. Look at that. Alright, so thank you for watching. Again, check out my other video if you're interested on how to play this game. I'm gonna explain it in a very detailed way. Thank you for watching. Happy playing!